Guys, what's up? Today is Wednesday, November 9th, and we have a big 13 game schedule. Big schedule because yesterday there was no games, it was election night. And yeah, before I get started, I want to say something. Uh, you guys can become anything you want to be in life, and I have proof of this. This guy right here uh, made it all the way to the U.S.
To
Senate.
be a U.S. Senator, you have 60 seconds.
Hi, good night, everybody.
Incredible, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Well, anyways, just wanted to throw that in there before I get started. Just a little bit of humor to lighten the mood a little bit. Um, yeah, I looked at today's games. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on. I do have three games that I'm looking at today that are interesting to me. Those three games, I'm going to talk about them right now. Denver at Indiana. Denver, a 6 point favorite. I had them as a 5 point favorite. Over here on Pinnacle is 5.5 points. Denver. I had Denver at five. Um, Denver, I think you guys that have been following me from the beginning, you know that I'm very high on the Nuggets. Like I said, I do believe that they're going to be the team to come out of the West this year. Uh, I like how Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray have gotten acclimated again, playing at a very high level, and Denver is racking up those W's. Granted, they haven't really been covering the spreads in their games. And the Spurs in their last game kind of struggled a little bit towards the end, but they nevertheless they did squeeze out the victory, 6 points, got the W. Over here, Indiana, uh, they've been playing. I think, in my opinion, they've been overachieving so far. They are 5-5 on the season, 5-5 at 500. Currently tied for seventh in the East. I do believe that they're going to drop off sooner or later. They're going to drop off and head down towards the bottom part of the conference. They are overachieving. I did have this at five. I like the Nuggets today at over here at six. I'm sure right now a lot of people, your bookmakers, you could find the 5.5. It's my first game of interest. The next game that's interesting to me, and I think anybody that wants to take this is going to have to take it quick, is on Sports Interaction. The game is off the board. Over here is Oklahoma City at plus 1.5. Everyone's going to be thinking, okay, why the hell are they 1.5? Actually, yeah, why are they 1.5 point? Why is Milwaukee only a 1.5 point favorite? Well, if we look at here at the injury report, we see Drew Holiday and Giannis are going to be missing today. They're not going to be in the lineup. Um, if you add Chris Middleton and Pat Connaughton, these are four of their top players. Usually, I don't like betting on teams that are missing star players. Uh, I am. I do usually believe that the rest of the players do like to see this as a challenge and raise their level of play. And a lot of times, you'll see when missing star players are missing, the team will um, find a way to cover a spread or win the game outright. In this case, I think the Bucks are very dependent on these two players, and other than that, I'm not too convinced with the rest of the roster. Oklahoma City, um, they did suffer a loss in Detroit the other night. Okay, that's fine. We expect it from them. Young guys are going to be a little inconsistent, but I think they'll be up for this game. They'll be up for this game, and I think if anybody wants to take this, they're going to have to take it a little quick because we might even see a line shift over here. Maybe we might even get Oklahoma City as the favorite closer to game time. The Bucks did open as 6 point favorites. When the news came out of Giannis and Drew Holiday being out, it dropped off significantly. Oklahoma City is the next game I'm looking at. The last game I'm looking at, and that's interesting to me, is this Chicago at plus two. I had the Pelicans favored by 3.5. Over here we see a shorter 2 points. Um, on Pinnacle, it's a point and a half. A very, very short line, in my opinion, especially for a Pelicans team that, of course, is does have the superior roster. And if we look at the injury report, there's nothing really here significant. And to really justify that low of a line, the Bulls will be getting Andre Drummond back, the backup center. I really like Drummond. I think he's underrated. I kind of feel bad for him. He's been bouncing around on different teams, and he's played well on each team. He just can't manage to stay on any roster the last few years. I like him though as a backup center. I think he does a lot of work, especially defensively, rebounding. He's a good player in my opinion, underrated. So my third game that I'm looking at here is the Bulls. The Bulls at +2 is my third game of interest. Um, Now I'm gonna talk about actually Tuesday night's games. I picked three games on Tuesday. Uh, lost all three. Lost all three. Boston was my favorite play of the night. They were up by 10, 11 points in the last minute or so, and then Memphis made a huge run at the end, and that half point got me. They ended up only covering by three. Uh, I also lost on Dallas. Dallas was I had Dallas at -6. They were up by 11 with a minute left too. Brooklyn also made a huge comeback right there at the end. I ended up losing that game also. The third game I lost, and I actually feel actually I don't feel bad losing these first two games. The game that I do feel bad about, and I do feel um, my mood is something like this right here. Yeah, you got it. I just feel like, man, this team is just so freaking terrible. So terrible. um, and for some reason, um, the Bulls just keep giving him love. The bookmakers just keep giving him love. Over here, had the Clippers favored by 5. Over here, we see a short three. A short three. But usually, you know what? This would have been a game of interest to me. The -5 and the -3 is short, in my opinion. Of course, just by looking at these two teams, you think, okay, the Clippers are going to blow the hell out of the Lakers. Lakers fucking suck. I agree. But I've already gotten clowned twice on them. Twice. Twice in the last two times. Will I do it a third time? No. You know what the saying goes? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, shame on me. So I'm gonna stay away, guys. I don't want to become a fool the third time. But usually, you know what usually happens in this scenario. Usually, I'm gonna end up leaving this alone, and the Lakers, when I'm not gonna be betting on them, are gonna end up getting that W. But you know what? I don't care. It's something that uh, if they get the W, they're gonna have to do it without me. So yeah, big schedule, guys. A lot of things will be going on. Hey, I have a Telegram channel where I'm posting my live bets. I put out my alerts when I get my plays finalized closer to game time. I have this link in the description. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it for today, guys. My games of interest are Denver 5.5, Oklahoma City +2, and Chicago +2. Whatever you guys decide to put your money on, especially you guys that are gonna uh, decide to bet the Lakers again today, I wish you good luck. You are gonna need it. Um, and that's it. Enjoy the night, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Later.